A book review by Diana Paez. Hello friends, my name is Diana Paez and I go to Cal Baptist University. This is a class that I'm taking called Children's Literature. So today my video is about reviewing 5 books, and I chose to do my books on Martin Luther King. So these are the books that I will be reviewing, and I will be starting with this first one right here. The name of this one, as you can see, I Have a Dream. This is a book written by Martin Luther King and illustrated by Kadir Nelson. This book is about the things that Martin Luther King wanted to convey to the readers. There's a lot of pictures. As you can see, the pictures are very big and wide. I consider this book to be more for children from kindergarten to 2nd grade. There's very few sentences to be read in this book, but the message is very concise. I like this book very much, but as I said, maybe for some young readers. Now this book right here is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. by David Adler. This book contains a little more of a brief introduction to what the biography of Dr. Martin Luther King is about. There's more sentences than the previous book. This has also large pictures, somewhat realistic, and it also contains the story, but now is divided by little chapters. So there's also at the end important dates that are very relevant to the story of Dr. Martin Luther King. The next book that I have is Martin Luther King's Important Words. These are his very famous quotes. So in this book is conveying the message of Dr. Martin Luther King's story, along with including quotes that are very relevant to his biography. These are more darker, not as colorful as the other books, but yet it illustrates very well the story. And again, this is, I would consider, a book for younger readers, probably 1st to 3rd grade. Although everyone can really get interested in a book like this as well. I noticed that there at the back there is important dates as well, but this one includes additional books for further reading and also a website listing. Now the 4th book that I have here is rather lengthy. This book I consider to be a limited narrator. This is because somebody else is talking about his life rather than him himself talking about his life. This book includes everything from the biography to personal stories of other people, like probably someone that I got really interested in was about the story from this African American lady sharing when a bomb exploded at the church, and she was so frustrated, crying because they were not even feeling safe even at church. So it has a lot of themes like personal stories, words, everything that Dr. Martin Luther King did throughout his life until the time that he passed, basically that when he was murdered. And because it's lengthy, maybe this one not be considered by younger readers, although it could be read probably section by section. But mostly I would say this one is for like for 4th grade to 6th grade. This one is one of the ones that I like the most from all these books that I have. So the fifth one is Martin Luther King, A Journey of a King. And this one right here, again, is lengthy, not as the previous three other books, but includes also pictures and a lot of various illustrations that go along the story. I thought this one was interesting because at the end it includes a timeline. So it not only it tells us the story throughout the book, but at the end there's like a little basically something to refer to, somewhat like a summary. So all of these books, I think, are falling into the industry versus inferiority section from Erik Erikson. And this is about the psychological development, where children start to explore the world, and they start to accept themselves, if possible, and they start seeing ways for achievement in anything, maybe sports or anything like that. So these books are probably some very good books to explain to children that they are able to achieve their goals if they are persistent. Also, I think they are from the Piaget period of concrete operations, and most of them are very very good for the whole family. So I consider these books really well. If you are interested in this topic, I consider for you to pick these books. And thank you so much.